What's up, guys? It's MTG Matt for you, and today we are going to play a top meta deck, which I really wanted to try out, learn about, and really see, what's the best decks you can play right now in Magic, because Kaldheim is still fairly new. It hasn't even been a month, right, since it has been released. But there are already, you can already start to see some top meta decks forming. And we've got one here, which is Emergent Sultai, which I just copied from AetherHub, right? And I wanted to try this deck in best of 3, just learn it and see why is this deck so good, and yeah, really have a go at it. So what's the idea of this deck? First off, this is a Yorion deck, so we got 80 cards in the deck. And the main idea of this deck is that we want to cast Emergent Ultimatum, which is one of the, I think, 4 ultimatums from Ikoria, right? It's a sorcery, costs 7 mana and Sultai colors. And it says, search your library for up to 3 monocolored cards with different names and exile them. An opponent chooses one of those cards, shuffle that card into your library. You may cast the other cards without paying the mana cost, exile Emergent Ultimatum. And the goal of this deck is to ramp up fast to, well, cast Emergent Ultimatum and basically win the game from there, right? So, which monocolored cards can we grab? Sorry. We can grab Vorinclex, Monstrous Raider, right? Very powerful card, doubles our counters. We can grab Auron's Epiphany for extra turns. We can grab Akiura the Sea God for just a huge powerful saga. Seagate Restoration, I guess, also nice for, just getting some cards. And then the big thing we can grab with this is actually Valky, God of Lies, because of the way these Dual Model cards works, these cards work in a way such that this Dual Model card in its, how would you say, normal position is always Valky, right? Valky is the front half of the card, which means that if other cards refer to this card, they will always refer to the front half. And this makes it so that when we cast Emergent Ultimatum, we can target Valky because on the front half it's a monocolored card. But then after we target it, we may cast it without casting its mana cost, and casting this card means choosing between those two sides. So we then can actually target the Planeswalker side, which is actually multicolored. So that's a pretty cool interaction. Yeah, and that's what this deck is all about. The rest of the deck is getting there and ramping. So for ramp, we got 4 Cultivates, we got 2 Tangled Florahedrons, 4 Wolfwillow Havens, and for card draw, we got 2 Beholder Multiverse, 4 Omens of the Sea. Omens of the Sea, obviously, has synergy with Yorion. And then we got 2 Eliminates for Heartless Acts, Jawara Disruptions for countering stuff. And I think I already talked about the Extinction Events. And one of the big cards from Kaldheim really is Binding the Old Gods, especially with Yorion. It's just such a powerful card. It removes any threat from your opponent and it ramps you. Also, the fact that you can grab a forest card and put it onto battlefield is huge, because this means that we can grab these Triumphs, right? And this is especially useful because we got 1 Kitria Triumph in there, which gives us red mana. So with all the ramp, if we don't cast Emergent Ultimatum, we can also just hard cast Tybalt later on. And also, if we flicker Binding the Old Gods of Yorion, we just get even more value. So that's the whole deal. Let's take a look at the sideboard. We got 2 Bloodshieves first, just more removal. 3 Duress against control matchups. Also against control matchups, we got Negates and Mystical Disputes. Soul Shatter, very good against, for example, Goldspan Dragon, because when you target Goldspan Dragon, it makes a treasure. And this gives your opponent mana to counter your removal spell, right? Well, Soul Shatter doesn't target Goldspan Dragon, it just gets sacrificed, so this is a really nice counter against those decks. And then 1 more Extinction Event against Creature Heavy decks. That's the deck. I'm going to try this out in best of 3, really excited to get to know this deck and see how it's working. And hope you guys enjoy it too. If you enjoy such a content, please consider subscribing, and I see you guys soon. I believe we can actually keep this hand. Got Omen of the Sea to, you know, filter through our stuff a bit. And Extinction Events to take care of stuff. I'm gonna cast the Omen of the Sea now. Don't want that. This gives us green mana for a Wolf Willow Haven. I'm just in a learning and tryharding mood, like, you know, I'm really in the mood for winning. That's why I want to play the top decks, and also, if you learn about top decks, after you play them a bit, you can also build better decks yourself. So, even if you're like at the core like me, because what I like most about Magic is really coming up with my own ideas. But if you're like me and like to come up with your own ideas, playing top decks and learning about their ideas and why they are so good really also improves your own ideas. So that's something to think about. Oh, there's our ultimatum. That's nice. So let's enchant our swamp here. Actually, well, going to crack the Omen here. But I believe we are up against this Izzet gold spend control deck. I kind of like the Volky, actually. I just quickly have to take care of something here. Because Volky can actually disrupt their opponent here. And we get to take a look at his hand. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't turn into the dragon yet. So we have 6 mana right now, so I believe next turn the opponent's hand is full of counter spells. Oh, okay, let's make this right. So we have 1 green, 2 black, 2 blue. We need 2 blue, 2 black, and 3 green. Means we actually can cast our ultimatum, unfortunately. Well, that's a shame. Now, what I actually quite don't understand about the deck yet is why it's not running any Planeswalkers beside Volky. Because, you know, if you have your Vorinclex, that would be an obvious addition in my book. But we are here to learn today. All we need here is one more forest. Forest land. Why? Why? Let's just get rid of this here. I know, did I do a mistake? I don't think so, right? Did I? I didn't have a cultivate, so I just played the lands correctly. Man, this really sucks. I think I'm hard casting the binding, and we can actually, if you play some threat, we can just flicker it with Yorion. But I really want to get my third forest. Right? Oh, there is one. Let's see if it resolves. Probably not. It's fine. Let's check how much mana we have. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. 11. So that's actually pretty good because... Okay, let's think here. Plus we can cast an extinction event. He probably counters it. But now we have a better chance of resolving the ultimatum. We have a better chance, I don't know if it's happening. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we definitely don't need eliminates. Heartless Acts also not that useful. I really like Mystical Disputes. Negate. Soul Shattered is nice. But probably just more counter spells is really good. Duress. I think as long as we make sure that our game plan works, it's fine. think that's a decent enough hand to start with. Right. You can play the Valky on turn 2. Okay, he's got... I saw it coming and a negate. No removal right now, besides Shadow Skull smashing. There isn't really anything he could cast right now that I would bother countering. So let's just get Yorion in right now. Got a disruption open. In case he casts something scary. Definitely need another forest. Let's see what it's doing if I attack. So ideally we counter something, big he plays, and then we play our Emergent Ultimatum, right? So let's see. We've got 2 forests, 3 forests basically, one, well, let's say, yeah, 1 black, and 2 blue. So if we make it so he has to pay the 1, he might not have the mana open for a counter spell. And then we can cast the Emergent Ultimatum next turn. Right, we just need to make this black. Then it should work. So let's make sure we don't mess this up. Yeah, we only need 1 black here. Let's go. Okay, we want the Valky. The Vorinclex. And now the question is, do you want an Epiphany or... Epiphany or Kiora? I think I actually want the Kiora because we can flicker it with Yorion. Where is it? There's Kiora, but it's the Sea God. This is pretty sick. Ha! Oh boy, we stole a gold span dragon. Let's go. Let's go. Can just start smashing our opponent with his own gold Dragon. Another Emergent Domain, but we know he's got a negate. Okay. Let's try to attack first here. I want to try to cast Yorion. Okay. I just have to say this deck seems very powerful so far, right?
Yes, bleed. Oh, that's mine. Watch the outfit, it's borrowed.
So here's the thing, right? Oh, we can just get a Goldspan Dragon. Then this only taps for 1 mana. Which means that we can cast another Immersion Ultimatum. And this time we're definitely getting an Aura's Epiphany with... yeah. Well. Well, this deck list seemed to work. Mr. Harry Potter is sideboarding. All right. Play Disruption, so next turn we can play Cultivate. So I've learned from this deck so far is that first of all you should take care of your green mana sources, and then you can take care of the rest, right? I think I actually want some more blue for all the counter stuff going on here. We'll just pass here. Do I want to use the Disruption or Mystic Dispute? I mean, the Disruption is also a land, but we can also get lands with Behold the Multiverse, so let's just Disruption it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. These are our black sources. We got two blue sources, so we just need more resources. So with this we'll have our resources ready. And I think I want to foretell this. So hopefully he plays another Goldspan Dragon, for example, which you can counter, and then we can cast our Emergent Ultimatum. Yeah, I'm starting to get why this deck is so powerful. Okay, we definitely want Valky, we want Vorinclex. And I think since we have another Emergent Ultimatum, I'll take the Epiphany here. Right, if we get an extra turn, we can just ultimate him again. Yeah, we just go Immersion Ultimatum again. Okay, I mean this deck is pretty good. Let's see what we get here. Oh, we got a negate, that's nice. Okay, let's target the... Where is our Vorinclex? There's our Vorinclex. Let's get an Kiora. Free mono card with different names. Okay, they don't need to be different cards, so just... What do we have? We got Vorinclex, Kiora, and just another extra turn, I would say. Ha! Okay, this is disgusting, man. Look at all the birds we're getting. Bird time.
Oh, so many painful memories.
Okay, dude. Okay. Look at our board, look at our land base, everything. Wait. What does this say? You may play cards extra with Tybalt, and you may spend mana stone and mana of any colored castle spells. Why can't I play the... Oh, I don't have mana. Haha. I don't know. Sure. Sure. I mean, this is just over for our opponent, right? This whole interaction with Valky and so on is just totally unfair. But there we go, we're climbing. Okay, let's do another best of 3. Fine. Okay, we're also up against the Yorion deck here. Actually, want to have the Disruption open or go Omen of the Sea. Oh, that's a good counter target actually. Slows our opponent down. I should actually rename the screen. Emergent Sultai. Don't think we're going to need a distinction event. Also, we don't need an land right now. Okay, the Haven is good for ramping. So... let's just pay for Yorion now. Okay. So we're at 5 mana now, going second. Which means we're in a way ahead of our opponent. Okay, I think we're going to bind his binding. And I think it's a mirror matchup, pretty obviously. Okay, let's see. Let's just play the trio. Got 2 black for Emergent Ultimatum. This represents 3 forests, so we just need 2 more blue. Or we can turn this into a forest and then we have all we need. Nice. The opponent was so friendly as to give us a target for our binding. Don't need either of these. Oh, he taps out. Let's go. Pawn is completely tapped out. So let's get our Valky, get a Kiora, and an extra turn or a Vorinclex. I actually like the extra turn here. Let's get rid of Turgid here.
It won't help, but it immune. Oh, true. You won't miss it.
Okay. Oh. This is pretty good. Okay, we don't need the eliminates. We don't need as many heartless acts. I really like duress. I think duress is pretty good. Mystical dispute. Nah, I'd like negates. So I really want to cut down on these heartless acts. And we can actually also cut down on extinction events and just run more counter spells and be good. Now the thing about this deck is, I get why it's so powerful, right? But I have to say, I don't like Standard to be in a state where stuff like this is, how would you say, so easy to pull off, right? Because it's just too easy. I think it's cool that cards like Emergent Ultimate exist. I just don't like that you get there so easily with all the ramp out there, right? That's just what bothers me about this. You just ramp, and then you just play your big stuff. And if you know, choose to play, how you say, a fairer deck, you're just left behind. Definitely want to counter this. No. So let's see, we got, I think, another forest. So this is what we can do. We can get our Yorion, hold mana open for negate or an Omen of the Sea, and then go binding the old gods and then turn after Yorion and get like more value out of binding, right? Another binding. Okay, so let's see. I think another forest is nice. We're getting the negate open again. So for example, if he plays binding, we just counter it and then do we want to counter this? I don't think so. I think it's fine. And we don't seem to be in a mirror match. Okay, I don't like that. Actually, I should have just let it resolve, so, well. Because we can still flicker the binding, right? No, our Yorion! Well, it's fine. We're just binding the Volky here. So I'm gonna play the Behold first. I don't think we want another binding. Duress. Yeah, actually, let's take a look at our opponent's hand. See what he's up to. Okay, no counter spells. That's good because this way you can flicker all the stuff here. Wait, how much mana do I have left? Just 1 mana. Man, we're already drawing land. We need our big stuff here. Oh shit. No, no, no. Oh, thank God. No, definitely don't need more land. I'm gonna sacrifice the Wolf Willowhaven and get a 2/2 Wolf for 5 mana. Let's go. Ha. Going to attack you with my Death Touchy Wolf. Yeah, take that. No, I still got so much land left in our deck. Whoa. Vortex doesn't help too much here. Oh shit. Okay, opponent got us here because we drew shitty.
Oh, my cover's blown, isn't it?
But I don't think we change anything up. Just need to get luckier with strong cards. That's good. Let's see what our opponent's up to. And then we cultivate. I think we want another swamp and another blue mana. Okay. Yeah, we got a disruption open and an Omen of the Sea. Yeah, we disrupt this. So, how much mana do we have? We have 7 mana. Fortunately, it's quite not enough to cast the Yorion here. I think I hard cast the Omen, see if we get something useful. Okay, I mean, if you don't find your stuff in deck, it's pretty annoying. Gotta hold the multiverse. Nope. Wow. Oh, please give us our ultimatum. Oh, more card draw. interesting. Okay, the restoration is actually useful. 3, 4, 5. We don't have enough mana for this yet. Yes, let's Heartless Act the Yorion here. Actually, I want to use the mana for scrying. Yeah, probably should have killed the Yorion after the Omen of the Dead trigger. That he doesn't get it back. Sure. So we scry here. Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. The Valky doesn't even matter because we're gonna, you know, shuffle our library anyway. Let's freaking go. Okay. I want a Valky. I want an extra turn. And I want a Kiora. Okay, this is excellent. We can actually draw cards now with Tybalt.
Beg. It won't help, but it amuses me. Make no mistake, I'm
Okay. Just got land, but you can cast Seagate Restoration, draw a bunch of cards. Okay. Just hold open the counter spell. And that's it.
emotions are so strong!
Okay, we dispute once here. Needs to pay 3. And then we just disruption. Good game. Let's see what we got. And GG, we punch him with a bunch of birds and a sky noodle. Okay, I mean, I get why this deck is so powerful. It's very straightforward actually, and it just abuses the interaction, right, of Emergent Ultimatum with Valky. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content and want to see more fresh decks and standard meta decks, please consider subscribing, I would really appreciate it, and I see you guys soon.